To cultivate self-discipline, heed the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, Roman emperor from 161 to 180 AD and the last of the 5 good emperors. During his reign, Aurelius penned a series of personal reflections now called the Meditations, offering profound insights on building self-discipline. Here are 10 essential lessons from his writings to guide you in developing this vital trait. 1. Find your purpose to fuel self-discipline. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "As a human being, I must go to work. Why should I complain about doing what I was born for, the tasks I was brought into the world to accomplish? Or was I created to stay warm beneath the covers?" Aurelius believed everyone has a purpose, a reason for being. Discovering this purpose drives you to rise each morning. When you clearly understand your goals and how your tasks align with them, you're far more likely to follow through. For instance, if you need to change a flat tire, your purpose is clear. Fix it quickly to move on. No matter how tired you are, a strong sense of purpose pushes you to act. If you're unsure where to begin, just start. Want to write? Write daily. Aspire to be an artist? Create every day. Your purpose ignites an inner drive, giving you the motivation to pursue your goals relentlessly. Self-discipline stems from finding compelling reasons to act and committing to see tasks through to completion. 2. Rely on yourself. Aurelius advised, "Turn your desire to stone, quench your appetites, and keep your mind centered on itself." Once you've identified your purpose, craft a practical action plan to achieve your goals. Commit not only to the end goal, but also to every small step along the way. Self-discipline means taking action no matter your physical, mental, or emotional state. Everything you want, every achievement, every aspiration hinges on your ability to act consistently, whether you feel like it or not. Create a plan with a clear deadline and break it into mini milestones, making the goal manageable. This approach gives you control, preventing overwhelm, which can lead to procrastination and stagnation. Where stagnation exists, self-discipline cannot thrive. 3. Show up consistently. Aurelius said, "Build your life action by action and be content if each action achieves its aim as best it can." No one can stop you from this. Even with a purpose and plan, most people fail because they lack consistency. Showing up daily and immersing yourself in your work builds mental endurance. Great achievements require countless hours of effort before rewards appear. Self-discipline is the habit of consistent action, doing the work repeatedly until it becomes second nature and results emerge. If you skip a day, say missing a workout, don't let it define you. A single bad day doesn't ruin your progress. Each morning is a fresh start, a chance to refocus and move forward with purpose. 4. Embrace voluntary hardship. Aurelius counseled, "Discipline yourself in small things, then progress to greater ones. If you have a headache, don't curse. If your ear aches, don't complain with your whole being." Voluntary hardship builds resilience by intentionally making life uncomfortable. Try skipping a meal, taking a cold shower, sleeping on the floor, or going without your phone for a day. These small tests prepare you for real challenges. By regularly practicing discomfort, you learn to endure scarcity and hardship, strengthening your self-discipline for when it's truly needed. 5. Master the dichotomy of control. Aurelius stated, "You control your mind, not external events. Realize this, and you'll find strength. Distractions and distress from things beyond your control can derail your discipline." Embrace the Stoic principle of focusing only on what you can control. When faced with a problem, ask, "Is this within my control?" If yes, act. If no, let it go. This mindset fosters tranquility, keeping you focused on your goals instead of external chaos. 6. Reject the victim mentality. Aurelius urged, "Do your work without whining. Excuses like 'I was born this way' or 'everyone else does it' justify stagnation." Self-discipline requires taking responsibility, even when you're not at fault. Avoid self-pity and focus on what you can control. Stepping up to solve problems, rather than blaming others, builds mental toughness. Playing the victim surrenders your power, making progress impossible. 7. Seek delayed gratification. Aurelius observed, "Were you born to feel good or to do and experience things? Don't you see the ants, birds, and bees working diligently at their tasks? Why aren't you eager to do what your nature demands?" Delaying gratification means resisting immediate temptations for greater rewards later. At a party, for example, skipping indulgent food to stick to your diet may feel restrictive, but it supports your long-term goal of weight loss. Self-discipline is about prioritizing future gains over instant pleasures. 8. Ignore naysayers. Aurelius advised, when others blame or criticize you, look into their souls and see who they are. You'll realize their opinions don't warrant your anxiety. Pursuing your purpose will attract critics who oppose progress. Their negativity can undermine your discipline if you let it. Ignore those whose opinions you don't respect, just as you wouldn't fret over the weather. Seek constructive feedback from trusted sources, but dismiss habitual naysayers to protect your focus. 9. Emulate the wise. Aurelius suggested, surround yourself with people of good character to model your life after theirs, whether living or from the past. Strengthen your discipline by learning from role models, friends, family, or historical figures who've achieved what you aspire to. Ask how they built their habits and followed through. Their experiences can guide your journey, helping you stay disciplined and focused. 10. Reflect honestly on your day. Aurelius noted, the rational soul is self-aware, self-examining, and self-determined. It reaps its own harvest. End each day by reviewing your actions with brutal honesty. Ask, what did I do well? Where was my discipline tested? Where did I succeed or fail? Why? How can I improve? This reflection builds self-awareness, helping you identify weaknesses and plan improvements. Be compassionate with yourself. Forgiving mistakes, not dwelling on them, prevents procrastination. Celebrate what you did well to reinforce positive habits. If you found this video inspiring, explore our Stoicism playlist for more insights. To keep pursuing success and happiness, subscribe for more content. Thanks for watching.